Welcome fans, I'm here with Luscious Lonnie, one of the top contenders with the ACW. Lonnie, what have you got to say about the matches you've been having in ACW?
These matches stink just like all these people do. You know, Luscious Lonnie, he always leaves the town with a good-looking woman in arms. But as I look around me, Mitch, I don't see any good-looking women. But I was not lost, Mitch, no. If I will go by the local fish market, get me a 2-day-old dead mullet and leave him in the front seat by me. That way, at least I'll have the...
Lonnie's got some bad words for the people down here in Hinesville, and I don't think that's very good.
Ladies and gentlemen, this event is a one-fall. Entering the arena, Brut Force.
ACW World Tag Team
Along with manager,
No play
Johnny
tonight.
Vendetta.
No play. We are number one.
Number one, they say, Scotty. How about that? Well, you know, I do like Brute Force. Brute Force are the bad boys. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, maybe number one contenders for the ACW Tag Team Championship.
And who might that be? The Rock and Roll Connection? Oh, they can beat those guys. I can beat those guys. Scotty, me and you a tag. We could dog them. I think we could. I know we could.
Entering the arena, Ethan Storm and Big Bad Mr. Jones.
Look at this Storm dude. Got a Superman signal on his tights. That stands for Super Kid and Weeble Wobble. That's the tag team. Brute Force against Super Kid and Tubba Flubba. Tubba Flubba.
A big fan of Superman. And of course, a big fan of Big Bad Mr. Jones.
That's because he's always dreaming and flying around. It's the only reason he's a fan. Superman. I quit liking that when I was about 8. I've gone on to bigger and better things by now. Exactly.
Of course, Storm.
Like Wonder Woman. Yeah, I heard that.
Last member in the ring.
Not the cartoon either.
With Johnny, with Blackjack Dalton in that battle royal. Of course, you distracted Ethan Storm, which allowed Blackjack to win that.
I did. Not Ethan Storm asked me to hand him that chair, and I did.
Everybody in America saw it.
Well, I'm sorry he turned his back and got the chair across the back of the head. He just asked to hand it to him.
And we are underway with this tag team action.
Keith, am I going to have to take ringing that bell away from you? Hey, you know what? We need to get the crew out here, Keith. And Chance, I'm not joking now. This is total seriousness. We need some supports and reinforcements put up under this corner right over here where Mr. Jones is standing. Yeah, because you know it's about to give way. I'm just glad I'm on the other side of the ring. You know, Chance, I've said it 100 times, but can you imagine having a butterball turkey that size on your table at Thanksgiving? Great day. That feed the whole city. The city of Hinesville. All 20 of them. You need a fire big as that ring to cook him on. Can't you see a stick run, well, up somewhere and out of his mouth and have him spinning like you do an old hog over a fire?
Excuse me, guys. We're having a match.
Oh, excuse me. Is that what you call it? Oh!
Yeah. Ethan Storm. He went for the pin, only for the count of 2, probably closer than Brute Force.
Now he's done made Brute Force mad. We're going to see a match now. Now we're going to see a match.
That's Brute Force number 1 now in the ring.
Right.
The taller of the 2.
And then you got the always, you know, it's always an advantage to have that third element on the outside like they've got Johnny Vendetta right now, because you never know what can happen. He is the primary cause of what happened with the Rock and Roll Connection, if I'm not mistaken. Rock and roll. Who cares? I didn't like the other Rock and Roll, and I sure as heck don't like these. I don't like it. All I did was carry that boy to 3 titles, and he turned his back on me.
Nice move on behalf of Ethan Storm. That was a whole lot of weight. He flipped over.
Hey, Scotty, you know it's got 20 heads and 2 teeth? What's that? The front row. I like this man a whole lot. I like this man a whole lot. Brute Force. You know, I rode over in the limousine with Brute Force, and man, we was just having a time. We had the Dom Perignon pouring, and things was just great, man. Women was hanging over the off the top of the roof. There you go. Where was you at? In your other limo? You know that's where I was at. Oh, okay. I was in that other limo with my private lady, if you know what I mean. Wonder Woman? Yeah, there you go.
Hello. Brute Force, Big Bad Mr. Jones, and Ethan Storm in the ring.
You know, now the thing about Brute Force, they are a tag team combination personified. These boys know how to do it, and they know how to do it the way I like to do it, the dirty way, Piper's way. Big knife-edge chop by Brute Force. That's right. What, might see a little crimson mask, if you will, what Gordon used to say. That's right. Whatever happened to that old fossil? Who's that? Gordon. I don't know what happened to him. You know, he went into the Hall of Fame and disappeared. The old folks home. There you go.
Yeah, a place you guys may be heading. Scotty Piper, you may be headed for the old folks home next week after facing Chief J. Eagle.
Are you sitting out here pulling for Chief J. Eagle against me, the man?
No, I didn't say that.
You think, let me tell you something about me and Chief J. Eagle right here next week. You let the IWA stick them big fat Indian noses up in that ring and see don't they get smeared all over their face.
Well, fans, tune in next week if you want to see what happens between Scotty Piper here and the U.S. champ, Chief J. Eagle. Oh, and look at this.
Sidewalk slam.
Wow.
What I'm talking about. Lay it to him, baby.
Well, I'll tell you what. Brute Force picking him up, decided not to pin him. And, Scotty, I got to disagree with that. You know, I like to see these guys get punched, but here in ACW, the competition's so tough, you better get the pinfall when you can get it. You agree with that?
Well, now, yeah, you are exactly right. You know how the old cliche goes, going to the well one too many times. If you go to the well one too many times, you may come up with nothing to drink, if you know what I'm getting at.
Well, and I'll never understand why those guys pull them up. Well, they can have them down for the count of 3. And Storm takes the big guy.
Whoa, big man coming in. He's a house of fire.
He is taking on both members of Brute Force.
The referee needs to get him out of there. You can't make a tag and beat up 2 men at one time like that. That's against the rule book. Great day in the morning.
2 big right hands and a running lariat.
Tagging him back in already. What's up with that?
He's going up top. He's going up top.
That may be a mistake. Big Bad Mr. Jones was the fresh man.
That wasn't what it was, Scott. He was scared. He got out quick.
That's it. That's all it was. Big flubber bubba.
I don't think that was the case at all.
Woo!
Maybe just a mistake on behalf of Jones, but it looks like Storm is rested well enough to take on Brute Force. And there's a big chop.
I tell you what. Nice hip toss there by Brute Force.
You know, that's the way you put it on with pain right there. Instead of going with the height, snap them down quick. Jerk them to the mat.
I agree with you, Scotty. That's what I like about this, Keith. I agree with everything he says. It's great.
And I agree with everything you say, Chan. I think we need to do this. Just ease Keith and Mitchell Gout right on out of here. I mean, Mitchell Gout, excuse me.
I think you'll
Oh, big knee to the back of the head of Ethan Storm. Where you at, Superman? Kryptonite's done found your boy.
We'll keep the doctor around since he writes the paychecks.
There you go. You got to have him. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, Ethan Storm giving all he's got here. Facing, oh, and look at this.
Quick kick out. Quick kick out on the count of 1 from the big powerhouse man. But remember now, guys, he's got that third element out there if they ever need him.
Nice cross body press from Ethan Storm, but he couldn't put the pinfall.
Swing and a miss.
Brute Force number 1. Oh. There's the double team.
Well, look at Bubba trying to come in. What's up with this? Flubba Bubba.
Flubba bubba.
He got the 1, 2, 3 on him.
And the victors of the winners of the match, Brute Force.
And the winners of the match, Brute Force.
See, I can do that too, Scotty.
You can do it all, can't you, champ?
We great, man.
Yeah, we are a tag team. See, you know what's so good about this is I'm sure I could get you to managing and wrestling with me. Then I would have a great tag team partner, commentating, managing, and wrestling.
I heard it,
Ooh,
man.
that is that.
Storm, Big Bad Mr. Jones, they gave it all they had to Brute Force.
You see what we just did to these poor misfortunate punks?
My God, they scared me.
Get out of my son.
Oh, man.
Boy, those guys are brutal.
They're vicious. I like them. I like them. I like them.
I'm scared.
Big Bad Mr. Jones, Ethan Storm, they gave it a good try, but maybe a mistake or two short
Flubba Bubba.
of a
And
victory.
Superman.
Look, here it comes, dude.